Timothy. Oh, Timothy. 24-hour flight, Timothy. Don't think it's all for nothing, brother. Get your 2-hour workouts in. Get your 2-hour runs in. Be prepared, my brother. Because I ain't coming over here for nothing short of what I'm coming over here for. See you fight night. 10 days, B. Expect the unexpected. And I told y'all that from the beginning. Expect the unexpected.
How do you feel about Tim Tszyu's claim he made yesterday about your body being skinny and prone to being, prone for body shots and broken bones? How do you feel about that statement?
I don't know if that's Tim just talking shit or not, but never had a broken bone. Never been knocked down with a body shot. So if that's his key, if he felt my body weight, he probably felt that I was on weight. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for me. It's hard to say that you don't feel a skinny me because you probably do. I'm on weight though. You know what I mean? Like you got me eating grapes and eating bananas, and I feel great, man. I feel great. It's no struggle for me. It's no drying out, and that's probably the part that he probably would have seen to anybody else at this moment in present time a week before the fight, but not Tony. Not this Tony.
Why do you think Tim is a basic fighter? You made that claim, and what is your kind of thought behind that statement?
I mean, basic means that he does nothing that nobody doesn't see with the naked eye. You know what I mean? That's what a basic fighter does. He just, like I said, one gear straight ahead, pressure, throw as many shots as I can, take as many shots as I can, give harder shots than I gave him, and it's just a basic fighter, man. He just shows me nothing a high level of skill of a setup for a high level skill fighter.
Tim thinks you've underestimated his boxing ability, and then said on March 12th he's going to shock the world. What do you say to that statement?
He got to show us. I mean, he can speak it all he wants to, but come 10 days from now, he gonna have to show us. You know what I mean? Like eventually all the talking goes in one ear and not the other, and you got to show us. You know what I mean? So show us.
Yesterday, Tim Tszyu said he could probably beat you by either boxing you or fighting you, dragging you into a war, or outboxing you. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I think we got a guy talking about you got a confident fighter talking and speaking on himself. So you shouldn't expect nothing of him speaking volume or a hiatus about himself. So that's the way Tim should be speaking as a championship level fighter. He should be speaking that way. So talk himself up.
Do you think he actually believes that, though? Do you think he can actually?
He's supposed to. He got here for believing that. That's probably the reason why he got here in the first place, by believing in all them other fights. You know what I mean? So even with the knockdowns and all that, like he got here by believing in himself. So keep believing whatever ways you got here. Continue to believe in that and continue to float on whatever you floated on to get here. So believe in that as a fighter. Believe in that. That's your job as a fighter. Because if you don't believe it, who the fuck is?
How many levels is Tim stepping up to fight you from his last
10.
opponent? Say that again.
10. Fucking 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am the only fighter that was a world championship fighter that he's fighting. He hasn't fought a world championship fighter yet. I am the first one. And I probably will be the last, because he gonna go back to the bottom and have to rebuild this stuff back up.
Would you stay in the pocket and trade with Tim, or will you stay in the pocket?
Expect the unexpected, my man. Expect the unexpected. I'm telling you that, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna wrap this up now. So, how does Tony Harrison nullify Tim's power?
I think people are giving him more credit than he deserved when it comes down to the power aspect of it. He just went 10 rounds with Terrell Goucher, or 12 rounds, however many rounds that fights was, but he went 12 rounds. And Tim shelled up most of the time. I mean, Terrell shelled up for most of the time. So Terrell definitely felt the power, and I'm pretty sure he's not a weak kid. But to sit here and act like he Tszyu, I think we giving him just a little too much. You know what I mean? But I do think he's strong enough to compete at the weight that he's fighting at. Do I think he's the strongest? Nah. Do I think he hit harder than Jamel? Nah. Do I think he hit harder than her? Nah. So, you know what I mean? Like, come fight night, man, he gonna have to just show us, man. He gotta show us, he gotta prove to us, and he gotta show us. So like I said, all the talk is over. You know what I mean? I'm here. I done flew across the world and I'm here. So there's nothing else for me to even talk. I'm here.
Do you feel Tim Tszyu has the skill to nullify your active left hand?
I don't think nobody in the world has the skill to do that. You know what I mean? I think what he can do is pick his spots to be better in for me to slow it down. But nobody has the will or nobody has the wits or skill enough to stop it.
What dangers do you think Tim Tszyu poses for you?
I mean the dangers that anybody possesses for me, the just toughness, the grit, the high activity, the pace. You know the same stuff that mostly everybody that comes to fight me possesses when they come and fight me.
What does victory mean to Tony Harrison?
Man, that just puts me back where I know I deserve to be, man. You know, it's gonna be bittersweet, man. It's gonna be bittersweet for me to do it, and to come to Australia and do it like Devin Haney did it, and like all the other guys, and Terrence Crawford did it, and you know what I mean. And Tony Harrison is next up, so it's gonna be I'm gonna relish the moment, man. I'm soaking it all in. I'm busting my ass. I'm not leaving no T's uncrossed and no I's undotted. So I'm busting my ass here, man, and I'll be ready come fight night.